In this video, we look at a simplified summary of the story Treasure Hunting Arizona's Kofa Mountains by Ben Townsend, which appeared in the December 1974 issue of the magazine Treasure Search. In the heart of the Kofa Wildlife Refuge lies a hidden treasure trove that many have yet to discover. Though garnets may not be as precious as diamonds, they hold a certain allure for the treasure hunters. Imagine filling a simple tin cup with these crimson gems in just a short while, and when the novelty fades, a mere 10-minute drive can take you to the rugged mountain slopes where geodes cluster in the earth like hidden gems. Calcite crystals, schlielite, and hematite, all aglow with fluorescence, are just a few of the wonders to be found. Abandoned gold mines and the ruins of ghost towns, remnants of a bygone era, dot the landscape. This is a paradise for collectors and adventurers alike, waiting to be discovered. As the travelers ventured deeper into the Kofa Wildlife Refuge, they stumbled upon a small stone cabin that was a combination service station and cafe. It was owned by Billy and Leo, two locals who had lived in the area for many years. They welcomed the adventurers with open arms and were happy to chat about the history of the land. After enjoying a cup of coffee and a sandwich, the travelers were eager to continue their journey and explore the hidden treasures that lay ahead. The desert road leading to the hunting area could be found just 75 feet north of the cabin, marked by a sign reading Rob Roy Mine. The road was easy to traverse, and the travelers could even bring a trailer for their camping headquarters. As they journeyed deeper into the desert, the travelers were awed by the spectacular views of rocky hills and wide flats. After traveling 14 miles, they came upon a large barrel where the road forked. Directions to various mines were posted on it, and the travelers took the left turn for about 11 miles until they reached another fork. The North Fork led to the old North Star mine, while the East Fork continued past the Baker mine and curved around a mountain at the King of Arizona mine. The journey was treacherous, but the allure of the hidden treasures and the thrill of adventure kept the travelers going. As the travelers ventured deeper into the Kofa Wildlife Refuge, they stumbled upon caretakers of the Rob Roy and Baker mines. Whitey Phillips, an old prospector, also resided nearby and knew the area like the back of his hand. These locals were the key to unlocking the secrets of the refuge, providing insight into the best campsites and watering holes for wild deer. However, they warned the travelers not to camp too close to the tanks, as they were vital for the survival of the animals. The Kofas spanned a vast 200 square miles and were composed of extrusive igneous rocks atop an ancient and eroded surface. The foothills housed even older rocks, exposed in the northern and southern parts of the range. In 1914, Edward L. Jones, Jr. visited the mountains, publishing A Reconnaissance in the Kofa Mountains, Arizona, the following year. Although scarce nowadays, the booklet remained the most accurate description of the mountain's geological structure. Jones observed that the range's volcanic rocks were likely of Tertiary and Quaternary age, while the older rocks were metamorphosed sediments with associated pegmatites, thought to be of Precambrian age, intruded by granite and dike rocks of probable Mesozoic age. As Jones continued his geological description, he spoke of the narrow dikes of monzonite porphyry that traversed the metamorphosed sediments and pegmatites. The granite was composed of quartz, feldspar, and hornblende, with orthoclase and perthitic intergrowths of orthoclase and albite. Hornblende was present, though not abundant, and commonly altered to epidote and chlorite. After setting up camp, prospectors could begin collecting garnets, which were plentiful in the area. These precious stones could be found at all depths in the sandy earth, ranging in size from peas to large marbles. Gem-quality garnets were often found embedded in pieces of green schist on the low desert between the Rob Roy mine and Green Schist Mountain. Most rock hunters focused on the sandy flats where perfectly formed garnets could easily be found. As the sun set over the Kofa Wildlife Refuge, Jones shared a secret with his fellow rock hunters. If you seek a treasure beyond garnets, venture to the south slope of the towering North Star Mountain, he whispered. Geodes, large and small, lay hidden amidst the rocky terrain, but be warned, some are buried deep and require a skilled hand to unearth. He cautioned them against mistaking the solid white rocks for thunder eggs or geodes. Those were once used to grind ore in mills and are nearly indestructible, he explained. Those who possess them as souvenirs unknowingly hold a piece of history. In the Kofa Wildlife Refuge, the mountain slope is treacherous and perilous, with perpendicular drop-offs of several hundred feet. One should never venture up there without proper guidance. To reach the unpicked section of the mountain safely, follow the gully which appears as a white granite streak running far up the mountain, visible from the cabin at the North Star. The climbing is not too difficult if the gully is followed, but one must always return to it for the route up or down the mountain. Abandoned horizontal mine shafts scatter the landscape, filled with mineralized rocks that produce beautiful fluorescent displays. Skilite, a bright purple rock, is found everywhere in the area and is highly prized. However, one collector learned the hard way that not everything that glows under ultraviolet light is a mineral specimen, as he encountered a very live and angry scorpion. As Slim Giraud of Lyon, Colorado recounted his experience with the fluorescent glow of a scorpion, the other rock collectors listened in horror. It was a well-known fact that not everything that glowed under ultraviolet light was a mineral specimen, but encountering a scorpion was a terrifying thought. Despite the dangers, the Kofa Wildlife Refuge was a treasure trove of collectible rocks, and those brave enough to venture into the area were rewarded with stunning fluorescent displays. But most visitors to the area were more interested in gold, and the Kofas had long been known as a gold area. Those who dared to explore the mines and mountains were treated to a rich history, from the King of Arizona mine to the Rob Roy with its long horizontal shafts. But the true treasures of the Kofas were the memories and treasure finds that collectors would prize forever. If you're interested in purchasing a copy of this vintage magazine for yourself, or as a gift for a friend or loved one, please click the link in the description.